You are welcome to the free soft skill BrainPower workshop. First episode, triggered by Jobberman Nigeria, powered by RoyalGreen Foundation, Ezulike Foundation, and Jassy coaching services. I am Nweke Ifeanyi, your chief host and educator. First episode, inspired by pressures, personal effectiveness and time management. Personal effectiveness is the potential of an individual to make use of his or her creative efficiency and usefulness in his or her everyday activities. It can be described as the ability of someone to value his or her personality makeup in practice. Makeup of personal effectiveness. Self-awareness. In self-awareness, we have internal awareness and external awareness. Self-confidence. We have low confidence. What is self-awareness? It's the ability of an individual to recognize and put into practice his or her coordinated awareness, knowledge, understanding, and consciousness. It is having the knowledge of yourself and actions. Now, how self-aware are you? Write down 4 things about yourself that no one knows. Write down 4 attributes that most people ascribe to you. Are there correlations between your inner and outer worlds? If yes or no, explain to yourself. What is low confidence? Is a situation by which an individual loses his or her self-assurance and starts suffering what is known as inferiority complex. It is the mindset of feeling worthless. Accept who you are to overcome low confidence. Think of great people in life and find out matching skill, then explore. What is self-confidence? Is the superiority complex feeling of an individual who believes in his or her instinct. Instinct is those things that manifest inside you. You don't need to just work on it. They're just there. And emotions with the mindset of great personal worth. Now, which of these qualities will you want to develop? What can you start doing now that will make you more influential in the next 6 months? Time management is the power to schedule programs with respect to time in order to achieve more and effective objectives. How to manage your time? Build process. Define your activities. Develop your activities. Develop good habits. Stop procrastination. You do it today. Something you're supposed to do today, you say you do it next tomorrow, you say you do it. That is procrastination. Write out your daily plan. Learn how to say no. Sometimes you need to say no. You can't do everything. Celebrate success no matter how small. List 4 obstacles to your time management and how they affect your productivity. Then adjust quickly. It's sometimes good to check your friends list and reshuffle. Who are your friends? Find out who are your friends. They are not working in your life. Reshuffle. It's very important. Stress and stress management. Stress is the nervous tension or pressure capable of discouraging an individual from optimal performance in achieving a set goal. Stress management is the ability to take control of stressors causing tensions when working on a project. How to manage stress? Be mindful, be here, be present. You are here, you are thinking something else, you are somewhere, you are managing how you go to this place. This is not what's working. So be present. That's one of the ways to manage your stress. Be assertive and not aggressive. Identify the source of your stress. Learn how to say no. Take control of your environment. Pay attention to yourself. Your emotions, they require your attention. Environment, nature, like rain, sun, wind. It's not when it's raining, you'll be out there and then you are frustrated. Stress triggers. Stress triggers are the agent of nervous tensions and pressure. Types of stress triggers: injury, unhealthiness, workload. Anybody with all these things is suffering stress. These are the stress triggers. Now, what are the major stressors in your city area? What What triggers or throws you off balance? You should find out. What can you start doing now to improve your stress level? Second lesson, inspired by Sheila Ucheyi. Effective communication, presentation and storytelling. Effective communication is the useful means of transferring messages from the speaker to the receiver efficiently. 5 tips for effective communication are: communicate relentlessly, simplify and direct, listen and encourage input, illustrate through stories, affirm with action. Communication channels, there's too many channels by which you can communicate, by writing, social media, person to person, etc. Things to mind for effective communication. Clear message, it's very important. Look at this example. There will be a soft skill program at MPCC on Friday by 11 o'clock. Be present. This is not a clear message. The second one is a clear message. Mr. Chinedu, there will be a BrainPower Soft-Skill workshop, first floor of MPCC building, Umuchu, on Friday, 11 September 2020, by 11 a.m. Please be present, Chidera. This one gives you who is saying what is saying, who is the person the message is going to, and what the content of the message and the date. This one doesn't have date. This one, the time, it tells you exactly what is holding. And this is a clear message. These are things you need to mind for effective communication. Another one is correct message. Spelling is very important. Look at this first one. Please, David, help me massage Chi before she leaves by 3 p.m. You see me. Second one, correct message, spellings. Please, David, help me message Chi before she leaves by 3 p.m. You see me. You see the difference between the message and massage. That massage alone has changed the content of that message. You are saying another thing differently, and you are deceiving the receiver. So you must take care of correct message. You must mind what's your spellings to communicate effectively. Another one is complete message. Tomorrow by 7, the company will award the manager a certificate of achievement. Be present on time at the hall. You are specially invited. This is not a complete message. Look at number 2. Ms. Chiamaka. Tomorrow by 7 a.m., the Orient Group of Company will award Sir Uzubechi Uchonye, the manager of MPCC, a certificate of achievement. Please be present on time at the first floor hall. You are specially invited by the management of MPCC. Thank you, as we expect to see you from Chidera Clark, MPCC. You see, this is a complete message. You don't need to call to know when it's happening, or who is receiving, or who is even telling you. The other one is not complete. So these are things you must mind when you are sending messages. Very soon, some of you will be working in the company. Very soon, some of you will be in charge of so many things. That's why you need to know all these things. Concise message, precise, concrete, coherence, courtesy, active listening, patient, feedback. These are all important. Then barriers to communication. Laugh. Don't laugh when you are going on, when you are communicating. Noise, stereotype. Stereotype is this. You are stereotyping. Feelings, language. If you are using language that the person you are communicating with doesn't understand, you cannot communicate effectively. Know your receiver to overcome the communication barrier. Word, voice, body language, smiles. It is the makeup of communications. About 75% of word, 8% of voice, and 55% of body language drive our communication. You see that the body language, as I'm talking to you, I might be smiling or waving my hands. This is communicate faster than the voice. Storytelling is the act of using stories to illustrate a communicate an important message to the audience. Presentation is the staging of audience and communicating a coordinated program to them scheduled for contribution or enlightenment. PowerPoint is a Microsoft application program or software that enables a user to implement a presentation effectively with professional concept, just like we are using PowerPoint now. PowerPoint is used to organize and structure your presentation, create a professional and consistent format, provide an illustrative backdrop for the content of your slide to give them greater visual input. 6 presentation design tips are: start with a professional template. Dedicate each slide to a new topic or idea. Use consistent visuals throughout your slide. Make use of charts and infographics where necessary. Add a progress tracker such as page numbers to each of your slides. Establish some visual hierarchies on your slides. In presenting your papers, relate to your audience in engaging stories along the presentations. Now, what are the 3 things you will stop doing to improve your listening? What are the 3 things you will continue to do to communicate effectively? What are the 3 things you will start doing to tell better stories? Lesson 3, inspired by Oluwatofe Adejumo. Business etiquette and workplace etiquette. Etiquette is simply the art of exhibiting good manners or decorum. Personal etiquette. It is the quality of an individual to display readiness to respect articulated protocols. Business etiquette is the protocol guiding official marketplaces, workplaces, marketplaces, which requires priority attention and implementation for better delivery of services. Learn this, please. Sometimes it's good to say please. Thank you notes. Learn how to say thank you. Listen more than you speak. Phone call etiquette. That's what is called phone call etiquette. That's how you make phone calls. Don't shout. Don't be too low. These are phone call etiquette. Table manners. You learn those things. Do not ignore this etiquette scene. Not greeting or using a name. You see somebody, you have to greet. You use name. Learn people's name. Try to find out what's this person's name. Leaving people waiting. Don't keep people waiting. Interrupting. Lack of courtesy and respect. Breaking the confidence. And treat others the way you want to be treated. Is the language in business etiquette. Treating others the way they want to be treated, is the language in business etiquette. Not the way you want to be treated, but the way they want to be treated. Wardrobe and hygiene is a good business etiquette that should be given attention. No inappropriate jokes. Show respect. Don't play with your boss wife. Very important. Note that. Need for business etiquette. It helps in building strong business relationships. It promotes a business atmosphere. It reflects confidence. It helps to prevent misunderstanding. Types of business etiquette. General workplace etiquette. Be flexible, be a problem solver, be on time, have a good behavior, be neat, don't speak too loudly or too low. Be courtesy-minded. Remember the caller hand of the phone first. Very important. Don't say or promise what you cannot do, like I will call you back and never call. Don't do that. It's not good. It's not good business etiquette. Learn business meal etiquette. Don't eat with your mouth open. Don't order more than others. Don't call the meal sharers by shouting, whistling. It's not good. Don't lick your fingers while eating without coordination. Don't eat too fast. Be moderate. Before you give to someone or take a canned drink, check the expiring date first. Before you take something that expired for so long or give it to somebody else, it's not a good business etiquette. Let that go. Business meeting etiquette. Be on time. Allow your listener to settle down. Take note. Give everyone listening to you equal opportunity. Email etiquette. Check your spelling before you send. Very important. Address people or who you are mailing properly by his or her name. Check the email address properly before you hit the send button to avoid inconveniences. These are very important. Chatting etiquette. Reflect on the relevance of your message before you send. You are chatting on Facebook or social media before you send. These are very important. Make sure to read your sent message and edit where necessary before leaving the post. Unethical behaviors at business platform. Preferential treatment, gossiping, dishonesty, selfishness, harassment. Networking. Networking is a community of people sharing common or perspective ideas for mutual benefits. Types of networking: you have social networking, you have professional networking, you have artificial to casual contact networking. network tips. Have a 1-minute elevator pitch ready about yourself to go at any time, like 30 to 60 seconds, like 200 to 500 words between 2 to 3 lines. These are very important. E.g., for example, I am activist Ifeanyi, an author, motivational public speaker, professional input formatter, watch educator, and a cooperative farmer from Nigeria. This elevator pitch. You design yourself, have this kind of thing ready if you are networking. You might need it. Plan ahead who you need and want to meet. Do research and come prepared with conversational questions and points. Be yourself and do not try to sell. Focus on making a connection that can lead to more conversations. Be curious. Follow up. Be extra helpful and resourceful. Focus on building the relationship. Wrong to do. Only networking when you need a job or to ask for a favor. Not offering to help, not following up, rejecting a connection because of status. Somebody can be a clerk today, tomorrow he will be a boss. So communicate with everyone. Major benefits of networking it is about sharing, not taking. So you gain and contribute to the market knowledge in your field and industry. Your network can be an excellent source of new perspective and ideas to help even others. It helps to build self-confidence. Now, what are the 3 things you need to stop to start treating people the way they want to be treated? What are the 3 things you need to do to remain an ethically sound employer or employee? What are the 3 things you need to start doing to make a good networking superstar? 4th lesson, inspired by Prince Nweke, employability skills. Employability is a condition in which an individual is judged fit or officially qualified to hold or apply for a job. Curriculum vitae, CV. Curriculum vitae is a job application package as format which completely presents an employee application status for a particular job. Features of a CV. CV should be glanced 3 to 5 seconds. CV format should be 1 page or 2 pages. CV should contain personal details. That's very simple. Professional experiences, area of experience, degree, training. Ensure the CV is tailored to each job by including keywords and skills for the job. Write in simple language and ensure the CV is concise by including only relevant information. Achievements are very important. Write your achievements in a convincing manner. Go through your work to ensure grammatical errors are corrected. Remember that honesty is key. Do not include false and unverifiable information. That can put you into trouble. You need a cover letter which also gives you opportunity to sell or market yourself at a glance. However, most jobs will require you to write and attach a cover letter as a mandatory document. CV cover letter should have an introduction, a body, a conclusion. Note, the cover letter should be written in just 4 paragraphs. Paragraph 1 should serve as introduction. You should introduce who you are and the job you are applying for. It can be done in just 2 sentences. Paragraph 2, you can share your experiences and skills that are relevant to the job. Paragraph 3, you can extend what you started in paragraph 2. Here you must connect your skill and experiences to the job and the company, explaining why you are qualified to be hired or occupy the position. Paragraph 4, you conclude by mentioning that you have included a CV alongside the cover letter. Interview is a process by which an employee is questioned or interrogated for the potential to hold a particular office or occupy a position in an establishment. What to do before an interview? Research and gather relevant information on the company. Your CV need to be in order and proofread. To proofread is you read it again and again. Remove unverifiable information on your CV. Contact referee before the interview. Referee are people who are going to stand for you to say they know you. These are referee. Immediately the CV is submitted, you contact attack such people because they might be caught and they will say they don't know you, they don't know what you're saying. Create your own questions to prepare yourself. Dress properly and comfortably. Publish your footwear. Take care of your hair and brush your teeth. It's good to make sure you are not sweating. Telephone and video interview. Visual interview. Always be in a quiet place when you have a visual interview. Now I have an interview so that they will call you on phone. The interview like that. Ensure that the devices you are using is functional and properly charged. Write down your key points. Ensure you have a reliable internet. Give clear and simple answers and do not interrupt the interviewer. Share your LinkedIn profile and ensure your CV is close to you too. LinkedIn is a professional networking platform, just like Facebook. Negotiation is the act of finding the middle ground on a particular matter between parties in dispute of business. Stages of negotiation: preparation, discussion, proposing, bargaining, agreement. Bargaining styles. There are different styles of bargaining. To avoiding is a bargaining style. Accommodating, compete, collaborate, compromise. Factors affecting negotiation: authority, credibility, information, time, emotional control, communication skill. These are things that affect negotiation. For salary, you need confidence to be able to negotiate appropriately. Mistakes candidates make during salary negotiation: zero preparation, ignorance of industrial trend, bluffing, that's trick, lie, pretend, not considering the entire benefit, lack of professionalism. Career development cycle inspired by Damilola Educator. Career development is the process of expanding or growing a particular line of business or potential an individual is endowed with. Things to consider for career development: self-assessment, research and exploration, create strategy and job search, develop and expand professional skill, develop career goal, job role, industry and organization, job search materials. Job search method: apply for job on the search platform. Cold calling, you can call for that. Volunteering, that you can volunteer for. There are people who can volunteer to help you search for job. Networking, that's network. Job scan identification type. There are scam of, you say job scan, not real job. You know, like text job, someone can text you on phone and say that job is these are, there are some scams like that. Social media, you can get job scams on social media, fake job online on websites. Some of them you can get fake jobs there. Fifth lesson: inspired by Chidinma Ihe Anacho, emotional intelligence and teamwork. At the end of this lesson, you will discover what emotional intelligence is and why it is so important for your career. Understand behavioral styles and how to work with the different styles. Understand the root of conflict in healthy relationship. Identify the signs of high and low EQ, that's emotional intelligence, in yourself and those around you. Identify triggers and understand how to apply stress management techniques. Take control of relationships and workplace. Create rewarding partnerships. Learn cognition and emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the mental alertness to follow one's instinct and be able to work with guided thought effectively. 5 fundamental EQ, that's emotional intelligence: competency, self-awareness. You have to be self-aware for you to be competent emotionally. Self-regulation, social skills. You need social skills. You need empathy. Empathy is having pity on what is happening to other people. Motivation. These behavioral styles, there are different behaviors in people. Classified as this, say D for dominance. There are people who dominate things wherever they go. Anywhere they appear, they dominate things there. There are people that are influential. There are steady people who are steady in whatever they are doing. There are people who are compliant. They comply to whatever is going on. Conscientious, that's careful, meticulous, somebody who is very careful, hardworking. Then contributors to emotional intelligence, hereditary. There are people, their families are very intelligent people. There are people, their families are too good in
in drawing or writing. These are things that affect emotional intelligence, like contribute. Role model, who you are looking up to. Some of them contribute to emotional intelligence. Experiences, enthusiasm and attitude, positive mental health. High and low EQ include signs of low emotional intelligence. Someone that has low EQ, emotional intelligence. These are their behavior. Frequent arguments, insensitive behavior, refusal to listen to other people's views, always blaming others, emotional outburst, lack of empathy. Signs of high emotional intelligence: flexibility and adaptability, good listener and positive contributors. Importance of flexibility and adaptability: it makes you a highly valued employee. It is a skill that employers look for. It makes you easily adapt to career changes. It is a leadership skill that cannot be avoided. How to demonstrate adaptability on your job: accept alternative solutions. Be willing to accept new rules or tasks. Be willing to make mistakes. Take calculated risk. Stay calm and confident. Embrace learning. Acquire new skills. Flexibility in the workplace. Here, a mindset of an adaptable and flexible employee. You are open to new trends. You are not rigid in thought. You are an effective problem solver. You easily adjust to new trends. You take initiative. You have effective communication skills. You are an active listener. You have good negotiation skill. You are a team player. You are collaborative. Teamwork is the spirit to work with others progressively to achieve success. Type of teams: functional departmental teams, cross-functional teams, self-managing teams, metric teams. This type of thing, employers report to more than one boss. Visual teams, practical teams. Difference between team and group: team share common goal. They are interdependent. That's e.g. like football team. Group is independent of each other, like vigilante group. Characteristics of a high-performing team: recognizing individual strength and weakness, alignment, open feedback, respectful communication, integrity, trust, keeping to promises, accountability, interest in learning. Team pyramid: the highest point, building trust, respect, communication, mastering healthy conflict through open, candid debate and constructive conflict resolution, buying in and achieve commitment of team members, accountability to a great goals and objectives. Team focuses on the collective outcome and team goals. Quality of high-performing team: dependability, structure and clarity, meaning, impact, psychological safety. 4 keys to team success: sensitivity, trust, appreciation, respect. Stages of team development: forming, storming, learning, performing. Barriers to teamwork are organizational factors, poor working conditions, workload, processes, technology. If you don't master the kind of technology they use in your workplace, that can affect teamwork. Limited resources, inadequate rewards. Individual factors are conventional thinking, the way you think about the work. Conflict, personality, lack of trust, varying communication, lack of goal clarity. SMART goal framework. This is the goal framework. The kind of SMART goal we say S stands for specific and shared goal. The kind of goal you are talking about is specific and shared goals, yes. Measurable. How can we understand this goal? Achievable. Is it achievable? Relevant. Time bound. Active listening is one. Who meticulously grabs the content of a message from the speaker by paying attention to objectives. 4 rules of active listening are: seek to understand before you seek to be understood. Don't be judgmental. Give your undivided attention to the speaker, just like I'm speaking to you. Use silence effectively. That's listening barrier. Scoring points. Don't score points. Mind reading. Don't just say you know it already. Rehearsing. You are being told something and you are rehearsing something else, or you are rehearsing it. Selective listening, daydreaming, personal perspective, counseling, arguing. Benefit of improving listening skills: improve relationship, it builds trust and rapport. It fosters collaboration, it diffuses tension, it leads to boosted confidence, it improves learning. The values of collaborative established professional climate, established a common vision and goals. How to establish effective collaboration? Effective communication, emotional intelligence, respect for diversity, productivity, tools to software. Conflict resolution is the ability to settle disputes amicably without hurting the positive interest of the parties in dispute. Goals of conflict resolutions are to produce a solution that all parties will agree to work as quickly as possible to find this solution, to improve, not to hurt the relationship of the parts in the group in conflict. Step to conflict resolution process. Agree on the best way to resolve the conflict. Acknowledge the agreed upon solution and determine the responsibilities each party has in the solution. To deal with conflict in a healthy way, start with building emotional self-awareness. Explore with the other person by using empathy. Speak for yourself with clarity and power. Focus on solving the problem using conflict tools. Guidelines for accepting criticism. Separate yourself from the criticism. You are not your mistakes. It's okay to dislike your behavior and still like yourself. Think about modifying, improving your behavior, not labeling or judging yourself. Deal with issues, not your personality or irrelevant personal matters. Hold the belief that you, not others, are responsible for your behavior and feelings. Request negative feedback like, what did I do wrong? What would I have done? Now, from what you have learned, what will you stop doing? What will you start doing? What will you continue to do? Sixth lesson, inspired by Oluwa Sola, creativity and idea generation. At the end of this course, you will be able to define and differentiate between creativity and innovation. Understand how creative thinking works and know how to increase your personal creativity. Evaluate arguments and know how to pick the best alternative. Make fast and effective decisions and generate solutions that work. Build your credibility and create a solid reputation as an intelligent and indispensable thinker. Creative thinking, critical thinking, is a significant process of reacting to issues carefully, applying knowledge based on experiences and unbiased reasoning. Who is a creative thinker? A creative thinker is someone who would be referred to as think tank that provide rational solution to possible issues. Note, in critical thinking and problem solving, there are special questions critical thinkers usually ask, and they are: why? What if? Why not? Things relevant to critical thinking are knowledge, comprehension, analysis, synthesis, application. Features of critical thinking: observation, examining relevant, compassionate and empathetic, humility, willingness to challenge the status quo, open-minded, aware of common errors. Six thinking hat process initiated by the Bono. This is a thinking hat process. The white hat, that's the cap, means, like say wear your thinking hat. The white hat means information. Inform you. Green hat, new idea and possibilities. Red hat, feelings, intuition and emotions. Black hat, logical, negative. Yellow hat, logical, positive. Blue hat manages the thinking. Problem solving. Classification of problem. We have problems that already exist, problems that lies ahead that you see will manifest, problem you want to prevent from taking place. The three convenient ways to approach problems are: you can delay until a decision is no longer necessary or until it has become an even greater problem. You can make a snap decision on the tip of your hands with little or no thinking or logic. You can use a professional approach and solve problems based on sound decision-making practices. Step to solving problems. Identify the problems, analyze the problem, solve important problems first, generate potential solutions, make plans, carry out solutions. Creativity and innovation. Creativity is the art of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality, building universes out of nothing. Innovation is the implementation of a new significantly improved products, services and processes that create value for business, government and society. Note, no innovation without creativity. 5 key behaviors for creativity. Association. You must associate if you want to create. Questioning, observing, networking. You need other people. Experimenting. Note, some examples of innovations that have changed our world are e-reader, genetic editing, touch screen, car, aeroplane, telephone, radio, television, school, bicycle, shoe, computer. Imagine a world without school. Imagine a world without radio. Imagine a world without aeroplane. Characteristics of creative personality. Creative individuals tend to be smart, yet also willing to learn. Creative individuals have a combination of playfulness and discipline, or responsibility and irresponsibility. Some form of play that boosts creativity. Creative individuals alternate between imagination and fantasy at one end and a rooted sense of reality at the other. Creative individuals sometimes have a remarkable sense of humor, openness, and sensitivity. Creative individuals have great energy and great energy. How to maintain and or be creative? Take time to sharpen the blade and take everything in. Defer judgments. Practice good imagery so you can see a concept come to life. Let your idea incubate by taking a break from them. Experience and experiment as much as you can. Treat part as part of the problem. Redefine your real problem completely. Come up with problem for the ideas at the beginning of the innovation process and then stop. Provide solution on hand. Habit of creative personalities are mindfulness, question everything, curiosity, experiment and exploration, rest. Sometimes you need a rest. How to stimulate creative thinking. Be curious, make connections, challenge yourself, cultivate your ideas. Idea generation. What is idea generation? It's the ability to come up with invaluable objective that is bankable for potential development. Invaluable is something that is more than valuable. We have the divergent and convergent strategies of thinking. What is divergent thinking? It's a process of reacting differently or deviating from some normal process of taking actions. Rules of divergent thinking. Quality over quantity. Flexibility, originality, spontaneity, playfulness, defer judgment, encourage wide ideas, no criticism or praise, no pressure. Overcome the idea of might over creativity. There are might over creativities, like only those God destined to succeed make it in life. People are thinking things like this. Don't believe it, it's not true. Being born with silver spoon mentality. There are people who believe that it is because they are born with silver spoon, that's why you succeed. No, you can succeed. It is a gift from God, very hard to God. These things are things that is affecting you when you cannot move forward by thinking this way. To develop your creativeness, seek opportunity, encouragement, training, motivation, practice, just as you are seeking training and you are being trained for something. These are things that will help you develop your creativity. Now, what will you stop doing? What will you continue to do? What will you start doing to be great? Seventh lesson, extraordinary lesson 1. What to do to secure admission in higher institution and be making money in school to train yourself and others while schooling. Step 1. What to do to secure admission in higher institution? Passion for education, further study. If you don't have passion for education, it will work. First of all, you need to have passion for education that you want to study. 5 credit pass in secondary school objective subjects, including English and mathematics. Rewrite receipt for WAEC, NECO, NAPTEP, GCE if your O level is not complete. First jump brochure and choose courses you want to study, offered at the 3 different choices of institution: university, polytechnic, and monotechnic, with the help of an experienced older student or guidance. If you want to get admission in school, you must put these 3 high institutions: university, the monotechnic, and the polytechnic. Monotechnic is College of Education. Then you have to purchase JAM form and sit for JAM. Before or after sitting for JAM, visit the 3 higher institutions you choose or have in mind if you can. Find out if your school subject intending students to sit for aptitude test. You know what is aptitude test or post-UME? That's what they call the Universal Tertiary Multiplication Exam. If yes, obtain the form and sit for it. Visit the department you choose. You choose if your name did not appear on first batch or list. To inquire what next, collect phone numbers of some departmental staffs and especially 2 to 3 senior students from the department. You can ask of the course rep and or its assistant of the youngest level or older level in your expected department, or go to admission board for prompt information to avoid spending money on transportation for admission inquiry. After 2nd to 3rd batch list and your name was not shortlisted, seek alternative solutions like change of course for a low cost department or school. It happened to me. The school I scored 260 in my JAM. I didn't get admission to petroleum engineering and federal university of technology way. So then it was called supplementary. You have to go for supplementary. If you sit down, the name will not appear. There are other issues that will still come up, you see it here. So once things like that happen to you, what you do is what? These are the things we are listing down for you. Then seek assistance from high-ranking officials, community leaders, special list, religion leaders. You can meet them. They will still help you get admission to school. There are other things they can help you do. So the important reason why an intending student may not be able to secure admission in higher institution, even if he or she performed well in O level, JAM, post-UME, etc. These are the things. Institutional admitting formula, catchment area admission techniques to formula. There's what is called catchment area if you are seeking for admission. For instance, if you are looking for admission, seeking for admission in Nigeria University, it's a federal university, or federal university of Joweri or UNF. What they call catchment area is, assuming you score in your JAM or your community, whatever they want to judge with, you have 260 for instance, and you are from Anambra State. If someone from North, any of the northern states, score 240 or 230, the person will get automatic admission in UNM or any of these university I've mentioned in the East. And you that is from Anambra State, where the institution is located, might score 260. Above that person, you will not see your name. These are catchment areas. So these are the things that can affect someone's admission. Then another thing is lack of information and draw on procedural follow-up. When you are not following up as you are going, you need to be aware of what's going on in school to get admission. Then, however, if you are lucky enough to be admitted, go straight and pay acceptance fee. This means you have accepted the admission. If you don't pay acceptance fee, sometimes you might begin to face troubles. Once you pay acceptance fee, you have secured the admission in school. Photocopy and keep to file your documents. Then pay your school fees and other possible fees and start your clearance while attending lectures. Don't just start doing only a clearance. As you're doing your clearance, at the same time you'll be doing your lectures, because it also happened to me. I got admission in school at the time we have like 2 weeks to start exams. My name was in school, so imagine at the same time people have been going to lecture for like 2 months. So after you do your clearance at the same time, you have to do lectures. Some people have been facing this kind of thing in school. You might fall into this group. So what you do at the same time is you are doing your clearance, make sure you are attending lectures. Step 2, possible financial constraints along academic journey and how you can work upon them and be making money out of your difficulties while schooling. First, you need just a phone to start. Secondly, you must own at least a commercial bank account with your full name, legitimate name. Some of you here might not have bank account, but it's very necessary. If you don't have bank account at this age, you need a bank account. Note, it takes the below to own a commercial bank account in Nigeria. Date of birth, certificate, age doesn't matter. I've opened an account for someone of 1 year age. So even your child is 1 year old or 6 years old, you can open an account for that person. So imagine somebody of your age that doesn't have an account. You need it to survive in Nigeria. Another thing is, any of the national identification cards, these are the requirements to open an account. Documents like voter's card, driver's license, any of them, international passport, anyone you have, a voter's card or national ID card, you can help you open an account. Local government identification certificate, most times it is optional, but you must need them when you are doing clearance in school, in your higher institution I mean. So it's good to obtain it from your local government through your time union. Before you get it to your local government, you go to your time union, they will give you notes from your time union, you now go to local government to get this. Another thing is current NEPA bill. You need a NEPA bill, current one, you need 2 passport photographs. You need at least, you can open the account with the sum of 2,000 naira only. How do you open an account in bank? Budget for 1,000 naira miscellaneous for unforeseen contingencies. That's things you might not account for, like transport to and fro and any other thing that might come up. There's something up to 3,000 naira. It's just what you require with all this document to get to open an account in bank so that you can move on. Obtain an ATM card, very important. Get your ATM card. Once you open an account, they'll give you ATM card. That's very important. And connect to internet banking for easier financial transactions. Bravo, now you are good to go. But don't forget, God is strength. Now, if you think you are poor, that you cannot even pay for the fee or fees to write your O-level, JAMB, post-TME, acceptance fee, school fees, feed yourself, pay hostel or lodge accommodation rent, change clothes, even train your loved siblings. Let's see what you can do. These are possible things you can do to build bridges across mighty oceans. Personal effort. Work for 1 year and save 5,000 naira or 3,000 naira monthly in your commercial bank account. You already have a bank account. In 10 months, you will have at least 50,000 or 30,000 to spend frugally. Frugally. That is economically on your academic project for a startup. There are places you can work, they will pay you 10,000. There are places you can work, they will pay you 8,000 up. Save at least 3,000 for 10 months. You have this money in your account. Then step 2, approaching others. Talk to your uncles, relatives, friends, and well-wishers, etc. to assist you financially through your bank account, no matter how little. To do this wisely, you have to get a play sheet and the list at least 30 possible persons, helpers you relate well with. 30 of them, get a plain sheet, write their names. These are what you do with the list. The list should include persons from your family, your maternal home. You know what's your maternal home, where your mother, yeah, your close and far relatives, your friends, public figures. There are some public figures. List their names. Get 30 of them, put them on your sheet and look at their face. And look at it, their names. Then note. If you need 25,000 naira to solve a pressing academic problem, issues, and you call 10 helpers on your list, ask them for at least 3,000 each, and they respond. You have 30,000, which will solve your problem with balance of 5,000. Note, please don't make the ugly mistake failures made, like diverting your entire body, all your wahala, to one person, or frequently demanding for money from him or to train you in university. He or she will buckle and you will go sober and become discouraged from moving on. But no matter what, keep moving. Oh, don't do this. One person, you want him to train in university, just go and tell your uncle, he will run away. You understand? Don't start using this formula for irrelevant issues you cannot proudly account for or report progress back to the helper or helpers. Don't say, I have said this now, you begin to use it to dupe people. Or maybe you want to help your boyfriend or your girlfriend or somebody else. Don't use this formula, it will work for you. Be thankful to the helpers or helpers so that you will be on their good record. If someone helps you, please return a thank you note to that person so that you will be on his good note. Make sure you save the remaining balance in your account when you solve the issues to make use of it next time and build your account from there. Be careful in selecting who or those to call when you need assistance, financially and otherwise. Start hustling. Start buying and selling stuff to hand carries. You know what is hand carries? Things you can just carry in your bag. Just things you can just carry into your bags. Small things, hand carry. Not big loads. Hand carry. That's called hand carries. You will find out what's hand carries here. And be consistent to achieve what you want without halting your academic pursuit. Don't let your hand carry business stop you from your academic pursuit. We are saying what you can do in school to make money. Hand carries like school bags and footwears, beauty costumes, neckwears, gold beads, etc. Wristwatches, clothes, inner and outer wears. These things are hand carries. They are very soft things. When we are in school, we are selling things like this. You can wear gold and sell it in school. You can have your small bags, women bags. You have inner wears and smaller. People will know that this is what you do in school. Before you know it, you have network and you'll be making money in schools. Let yourself be your shop, be a mobile shop. I was a mobile shop when I was in school. If you see me wearing gold in school, it's money. Mama, give me this gold, give 5,000, I will just sell it. Next time you see me with another one. If I'm wearing the watch, that watch is money. If it's market, if you buy it, if you need it, I'll just put it, sell it. Give you another one. I'll get another one from my get another one from my car. Shoes. Some students who are doing that, even with their shoes, they sell it. It's business. Next minute you see them wearing another one. Snap your goods with your phone and market to students at leisure time. You don't need to just take your phone, snap, those your markets. Do you know? I sell this. Do you need it? It's how much? Market. That's business going on. You can do those things in school to survive. Start small with a little amount. You will surely grow to start supplying to shops around or even own one. Many of us started like this. Now some of those students that were doing those things, a lot of them own boutiques today. Also, you may graduate to or may not need to have your goods around you. Actually have the stores as your own. Connect to shops owners that have those goods and take pictures of the goods and market them using your phone and collect your money using internet banking, money transfer, and call the rush immediately or later for supply to the purchasers. These things are very simple things. Start helping others. As you start making money, it means it is time to start helping others to grow up positively. You can teach someone what you are doing that is paying you to enlarge your cost. Don't be greedy and or want to eat alone. Help others. The sky is too large to accommodate too many stars. Don't want to be the only star shining. Extend a helping hand to your siblings and relatives, even beyond them, to people you don't even know where or when you will meet them again. When both of you leave your present or meeting location, as I'm helping you, giving you information, you might be my helper tomorrow. That's what I said. Extraordinary lesson 2. This might be the last one. How to connect to global financial marketplaces and start making money from the comfort of your location. Step 1. You need the below to start. Phone that can browse comfortably, like Android phone and any other phone. For you to get money from marketplaces, this is what you want. This is what you need. In addition, a laptop or desktop computer, a modem, this modem, for your browsing with your laptop or desktop, or you make use of hotspot from your phone or tablet. You know what is hotspot in your phone? Yeah. Flash drive, email address. With your commercial bank account, you are good to go. I think many of you right now should have email address. With your bank account, then you are good to work in the marketplace and make money. That talent you have, convert it to start paying you. How can you do that? Note, there are global online marketplaces that need the knowledge of what you know how to do. It's time to connect to these marketplaces like online book publishing companies and bookstores, like Amazon.com. This is a book company where you can publish your book and start making money online. Amazon is one of the largest book companies in the world. Just put your book there, put your account there, put everything there. You go to sleep. If they make money, they will, whatever money they make all over the world, they will send it into your account. Smashword, I published my book. My book is in Smashword. I'm an author. These are places I published my book. Digital, draft2digital.com, kobo.com, lulu.com. These are platforms. If you are not, if you can write, you can publish books here and make money from the comfort of your location. They offer free services. You don't need to pay money to publish anything there, but you make money from there. So you can't say you don't have money to start. It's a free start. Online course creation, that's what's called creating course online. Like what I'm doing now is a course. You can create it and put it online, and people will be listening to it. And then you put your account and price it $200, $300. People will buy your course online. Just like some of you have done what do you call it, CorelDRAW, and so many of all those things. You can package how to do work on CorelDRAW online. You teach how to do that. Just put video, teach people how to work with CorelDRAW. You are making money. So all these things you learn here, you can package any of them into a course. These are platforms that can help you sell this course online. Thinkefit.com. You go to thinkefit.com. You can sell your course there, price it, and then you are making money with your account. What you know how to do, package it as a course, sell it online. Do affiliate marketing. That's what again is called affiliate marketing. Help people to sell, market their product online and make huge percentage from the sales. For instance, if my book is selling online, there are plenty books that are selling online. You see top 10 selling books online. Just go and pick one of them. Help that top selling book is already selling. Help it sell more. You make your money. The code they will give you, there's link they will give to you, send to you there. Once you sell any book, advertise it, and any book is sold through that link, the money you make there is going into your account. It's called affiliate marketing. There are things like that. Not only book, there are products all over the world you can market. It's affiliate marketing. YouTube. With YouTube, you can make a lot of money by posting videos, websites,
We are posting videos. There is one of us that is supposed to come here today. They have final exam today. Children. He's a YouTuber. I invited him. So he's supposed to give you the details how to start. With YouTube, you can make money. Videos. People are making money on YouTube. So those videos you used to laugh, those things that can make people laugh, those videos that you're testing, those things, put it on YouTube. Have a YouTube account. You don't play with it. You start making your own money. So with YouTube, you can make a lot of money. Another thing is blogging. It's more of copious writing posts, and you may end up having a website or being a guest blogger. Guest blogger is when you don't have your own website. You can help other people. You can go to other people's website and then apply on the guest blogger. You attach to their website. You can write your own post. And from there, you can own your own website too and start making your own money. Facebook, even Facebook page, ordinary Facebook page can pay you. Create one for what you know how to do. You know that Facebook page also can put so much money in your pocket. That's what you're saying. I have over 30-something Facebook pages. Myself, personally. And every day I wake up in the morning, 15 people have liked your page, this one. 25 people have liked this one. It's growing every day. I don't work on it. Every day I wake up, I can share posts today. Create even one. There's a time it will get a monetized stage. They will monetize it for me, like from 3,000 likes. You see people having 1 million likes. You've seen it on Facebook. You see 25,000 likes, thousands. You go and press more like, you are adding more. And they are making money. Have one for what you know how to do. Create one for what you know how to do and start growing your page to the monetized stage. There are many other genuine things that can fetch you money online from the comfort of your location. I mentioned a lot of them. You can visit Jobberman.com. This program we are having here today is a program that was triggered by Jobberman. I did a program with Jobberman and then I decided to extend it to me. If you are looking for a job, sign up on their platform to be receiving front report from companies around Nigeria that need employees for a job. Jobberman can help you do that. We'll send you messages. This company is looking for so something like this company is looking for this. Every day you wake up, you see great numbers of companies looking for who to employ. Another platform that I help you do this, you also can visit and sign up with Nigeria Reporter. It's through Reporter I was called. There's different platforms they can report you to. They can report to you that will help you grow. So these are platforms you need to join. Also, I have there LinkedIn.com. LinkedIn is a professional community. If you want to meet world professionals, it's like Facebook, but not just like Facebook. It's a platform like where you meet professionals. When you begin to go professional, you think of LinkedIn. Note, each of the above marketplaces mention have provision for you to submit your bank account for the payment of your accumulated royalty. That is when you make money from all this platform. You don't need to start calling anybody on phone. They have provision where you put your bank account here in Nigeria. Your Nigerian bank account. They will just any money you make from any of those platforms, whether your book or your course or whatever you have entered into those platforms, they will be paying you. You just be sleeping in the comfort of your room. You receive a lot. You start making money all over the world. That's called royalty. Also, in places to platform where direct payments are not possible, based on country of residence location, you can still get your royalty payment through global online payment companies like PayPal.com. There are, like Nigeria, some companies don't pay direct to Nigerian accounts. You will require a subsidiary company that will help you get that money from. It's called global online payment company. They will get that money for you and they will pay directly to your account. Such company is PayPal.com. And in a situation where PayPal does not support payments because of country of residence, you still have a choice like Payoneer.com. I use Payoneer.com for my online payment to receive my online money.
through pay now, have account, you create a account to pay now, and then enter your own account, your own bank, Nigerian bank account, local bank account. Once they collect your money from your world marketplaces, they'll pay into that place, directly to your account. They pay mostly within 45 days to 90 days. You receive your payment. Be glad enough not to be afraid to start or how to start. Each of these platforms is easy to operate. Write-ups on how you can start and take part. Step-by-step guide once you log in. They'll teach you how to start. Now, you are empowered with great opportunities to explore the world. Take it. Remember, the ladder of success is never crowded at the top. See you on top. That's the end. Presented by good governance activist Nweke, author, professional ebook formatter, motivational public speaker, wash educator, cooperative farmer, a native of Achina in Agwata local government area, Anambra State, Nigeria. And the author of Achina, The Mirror of Ages, is a book on Achina history. Whatever you want to know about Achina, it's my first book, published in 2012. My latest release is I Saw Someone, which is a book about my autobiography, everything you want to know about me, before and after launching my first book. This book captured that. You can Google my name, Google the name Ifeanyi. Once you Google it, you see my name, you see my book selling in over 200 platforms all over the world. And in 2020 BrainPower Educator. Want to know more about Ifeanyi? Read his free book that I Saw Someone is a free book, which captures his autobiography. You can see it on this platform. Thank you so much for listening. This is a certificate of achievement. This program was, like I said, was triggered by Jobberman, and this is a certificate from Jobberman Nigeria. After this program, I did it online, and then I was issued the certificate. That's how I was able to acquire it today. And this is United Nations UN World Toilet Day, World Peace Masters around the world, people who took part in the World Peace, the World Education Consulting for World Toilet Day. This, I'm the first person here. I'm the only person that represented Nigeria. Other institutions from Nigeria entered into the program where they were spread out. Some of these people are from Sudan, Ghana, Netherlands, and then name it. I think this is the end of the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my mother, my friend, all of us are in this ministry. The youth are making impact, the youth are creating value. That's what we are doing. And when they called me, I said I must be here, and I'm here today. And I want to count it a great privilege to be with all of you. And by God's grace, I'll be sharing some things that will help you add value to your life. How many of us want to be standing like I'm standing today to speak to audience? How many of us want to do that? How many of you want to one day be celebrated as a success? How many of us would like to be a billionaire? I do like added before you raise your hand. This is more important than others, I think. It's more important than others, right? Wow. Okay, good. The truth is, in life, everybody wants success. Everybody wants to be celebrated. Everybody wants money. But I've come to realize that these things is available for everybody, but it's not reachable by everybody. You understand what I just said? Yeah. If I'm pointing out now, these three things you're pointing out is available for what? Everybody, but it's not reachable by everybody. And those people are not reachable. When they see people that was able to get it, they say, "No, yeah, people to listen." How we can do it? They will not see, when they see people that have succeeded, that have made millions, they say, "Oh, yeah, I'm lucky." I think they will go with I think they will cross their way. And some people, they will get not really all the lucky, right? But the truth in life is this. Let me tell you something. Luck, you grow to luck. You grow to luck. Like I said, I taught in my church about favor. And I'm asking in favor of unmerited blessing. I tell people, favor is not unmerited blessing. Favor is something you have actually grown to. In the Bible, when the angel came to Mary, or say, thou art highly favored. And most of us always feel that Mary was selected because she was a virgin. Right? Hello? Mary was selected because of all virgin, right? But do you think that was why God saw him and tried to pick her? You think that's why? Let me shock you. In those days, you cannot marry without being a virgin. It's an abomination. 99% of ladies of that age are virgins. So beyond being a virgin, there are other things about her. She have actually grown. Because the responsibility was so much that it's not just anyhow lady that you just pick to go and represent or to be able to carry such kind of responsibility. So she has other qualities that qualified her for that assignment, and that was why God selected her. So she grew to favor. So there is nothing like luck in this life. So work luck now. But I'm going to be giving you some things that will help you to grow. These 3 things in point out. You can jeopardize it. This is the time to jeopardize it, and this is the time to build it. Are you listening to me? Yes. This is the time to jeopardize this thing, and this is also the time to do what? To build it. If you are going to be rich tomorrow, it starts now. If you are going to be successful tomorrow, it starts now. If you are going to be celebrated tomorrow, it starts now. If I'm going to be in prison tomorrow, it starts now. Answer me now. Yes, now. If I'm going to be in prison tomorrow, if I'm going to be poor tomorrow, it starts. But Bible has said, life and death, have I done what? But choose life so that you do what? It's all about choice. It's all about choice. And the high they made today, what I'm going to be doing today is just to expose you to things that will make you make the right what? Choice. Okay? So you know that prison tomorrow, don't blame anybody. People are a billionaire tomorrow, but they'll take one more. You're going to take one. Hello, do you remember me? Are you sure? Okay, so see. Before I start, I'm trying to lay a foundation. And why I want to lay this foundation is this. Why I want to lay this foundation is this. That God Bible very, very well. When God wants to bless a man, He does not send manna from heaven. He blesses the person with the mouth. When Isaac blessed Jacob, Isaac had all the money, had everything. Man, I know better now, but they are blessed. So what we are telling you today, what we are going to tell you today, are things that will make you. But it depends on you what you make out of what we are going to tell you. Some of us, even our family, good, bad, ugly. My name will good, bad, ugly. What happened to the good? What happened to the bad? What happened to the ugly? The same father, the same mother. What happened? What happened? Who can answer? Yes? The choice they made. Yes? Another contribution? Another contribution? Yes?
Peer influence.
Peer influence. Okay. Another contribution. Well, both of you are very correct. The choice. The person chooses to allow the peers to influence them. But the most important thing is this: you choose to take what the training you get from your parents, or you choose not to. Okay. That is two people. Two brothers. The father was a drunkard. And every time the man will see money around one and go down. And the man was troublesome. He was not around and go to around police station. Oh, they calculated the whole year, was all around and it was all around the man that died and man were peace in London. It was just that bad. But the woman now Ofu became a celebrated Reverend Father. But the other one also ended up in prison. The other one ended up in prison. The other one became a celebrated Reverend Father. Now, someone went to interview them to find out what really happened. I don't put them here for a Reverend Father. Or see, if you know who my father is, you will know why I became a Reverend Father. Hello? I can't go again on a prison. What happened? Or see, if you know who my father is, you know why I'm in the prison. The same response. Two different people, the same response. The other one saw who the father is and said, I will never be like my father. Are you getting what I'm saying? The other one allowed who his father is to rob him of his own future, and he's blaming the father for where he is. Everybody blames the father, but the other one made the right choice because of who the father is, but the other one made the wrong choice because of who the father is. So the choice of who you are going to be is totally your responsibility. Now, I'm here to encourage you, I'm here to teach you one or two things. Now, but for me to do that, I want us to know there are 3 stages of life. 3 stages of life. Are we writing? There are 3 stages of life, and it's very, very important to understand the stage in on here. Let me tell you something. Every day has 3 stages. We have morning, afternoon, and what? Only for around True or false? If a man goes in on a bed around 10 p.m., it's simple. But when I dinner around 10 p.m., hello? When I dinner around 10 p.m., will you ask the person, are you okay? Because that is the right time to do what? To sleep. We have morning, we have afternoon, and we have night. And there are things that are expected of you in the morning. There are things that are expected of you in the afternoon. And there are things that are expected of you at what? Night. You need to understand it. If you go and do what you are supposed to do in the afternoon, in the morning, you are robbing yourself of the afternoon. The same thing with life. We have 3 stages of life. And the first stage of your life is what we call the learning stage. The learning stage. The learning stage. The learning stage. And that's in the age to that stage. And must cover from the down to like 18 years. But the other stage also requires learning. That kind of way as after you done it now for water, right? But then if you are taking a nap, nobody will say, are you okay? They understand you have walked from morning to a particular time. You need to have a little rest. But at this particular stage, what you owe yourself is to continue to develop and develop and develop and develop and develop. Let me tell you, what will make you stand before kings is value. And value is only those that make the most of their learning stage that will have value. Some of the big houses so now today, now this Mbadaka side the big man, which are big man, normally wire, all man wire. So value is what will make you stand before king, and it's for those that be able to take advantage of their the learning stage of their life that can be able to stand before kings. If they are not up to 24, 25, 26, 27 Continue to build yourself on something. Continue to learn, continue to learn, continue to learn. But the problem we feel that we can only learn in school. It's not true. It's not true. It's not what? True. You can learn from everywhere, anywhere. And of course, when you're in school, you're maybe a billionaire. Let me tell you something. I'm not saying you should not go to school, but can't check very well. Most billionaires are not. They are not. They didn't become billionaires with their certificates. So learning is very, very key. We have formal and informal learning. We have formal and informal learning. When they say formal, and this is one of the problems we are having. Some of the cases we raise things that people start having the mindset that if you don't go to school, you can never become anybody in life. It's not true. There is a man that we call Coscheris. The man, his name is Cosmos Maduka. How many of us know Coscheris? Cosmos Maduka. Coscheris is a very big brand in Nigeria. The man Coscheris. Coscheris is a very big brand in Nigeria. Very, very big brand. The man, most of the motor and Tubata in Nigeria will now have Tubata. Apart from Toyota. Then Tubata Toyota will Ezulike. Ezulike and Tubata Toyota, then Pan and Oromiha, and Nigeria. But these other brands, this man and Tubata Coscheris. He's a very, very big name in Nigeria. And this man, after with Cosmos, he didn't go to school. But one day I went for a program, a seminar that he was supposed to speak. The man said, because I didn't go to school, I don't have a television in my house. I don't have any single television in my house. Because since I didn't go to school, I have chosen to learn anything I want to learn through books. So when we're falling in school, how can I make it? So at your learning stage, you need to learn as much as possible. And let me tell you something. Anything I want to is a skill. Are you aware? If you are studying medicine, you are learning a skill. That's why they say, what is your profession? You are a medical doctor. It's a skill. What they are going to school to do is to know how to become a medical doctor. You aspire to be a medical doctor, you go to school to learn how to become a medical doctor. And there are places that you can be able to acquire anything you want to learn. And I want you to know something. At this your stage, be very, very inquisitive. Always want to know. Always want to do what? Know. And then with a lot of things you can learn today that will continue to place you ahead of your mates. Mana I like you. Can you nyai? Made nyai kaga putego mute. Some of you never now. I'm not for one night kaga putego mute. I didn't do it. I did. Let me tell you, any money you don't grow will kill you. Record it. Any money you did not what? Grow will do what? Will kill you. That mark that word. Any money you did not grow will kill you. But when your money has foundation, it will continue to flow every day. Continue to flow every day. Now let me use two people as an example. Esau in the Bible was a hunter, right? Yeah. Anytime Ochi has to go to the bush to go and get what to eat. But Jacob was a farmer. Jacob grew everything Ochi. Anytime Ochi he doesn't struggle to eat. If he goes behind his house, he gets what to eat. When the father told Esau, go and bring something for me to eat before I will bless you, he didn't have anything. Because he had not grown anything. On a chair sharp. So when an opportunity showed himself, he was not prepared. And the Jacob, who has always been planting, growing things, when the opportunity came up, he went at the backyard. He has a lot of He had a lot of meat in the house. He went and picked one. Before Mumu and I gave it anymore, they're not getting the trap or that. This guy is going to present here something palacious. The father acquired the blessing of disappear. So when you are prepared, once opportunity comes, you become a successful person. And you cannot be prepared looking for a good thing. You can only be prepared by continuing developing yourself on a daily basis. Every day more than they make you see. You say to yourself, this time when they idle, let me go and learn how to make this hair. Do you know that research has shown that the most genius person in the world have not used up to 20% of his brain? Your time now. Research has shown that only I genius that they not use up to 20% of their brain capacity. That simply means there is nothing you cannot learn. There is nothing you cannot do what? Learn. And let me tell you, your people's pockets are open to people that has value. People's pockets are open to people that has what? Value. Now, let's say no man with this place and my AC is bad and you know how to fix it. She knows how to fix it. Do you think she should fix it? I'll tell her thank you. Before I say this morning my generator had an issue. My generator had an issue yesterday. Before the person now there, the guy could not come. Or this morning, now I come this one, sent to the report. Or I sent me a goal again. I gave it to him. My Nam Diego does not mean less or need value. People will always need value every day. People will always need value every day. I'll tell you again, man job marketing with them again. Man, now job marketing. In fact, I had to be so fashionable that some of us, either in our wardrobe, you see a lot of shoes, a lot of slippers, a lot of sandals. When they wear this color, they want to wear another kind of shoe to match to it, right? Yeah. And some of you happy to that one yesterday, right? Okay? Happy yesterday, happy today. And possibly happy getting one chairman happy in one moon and yesterday. Value. How have you placed yourself in that space? There is this young guy back then when I was still in Lagos. I came in contact with the young guy. The guy is very, very bright, but the family they were able. And the guy, his name is Jassy, not that Jassy. So I see him not a shop, supermarket, if you go to that place, you must save the way you but I'm going to advise you, go and pick up a skill. Go and pick up a skill, no matter how that skill is. That skill can sustain you through school. And the guy listened to me. I said, okay, take that advice out. So, and I told the guy, there are a lot of skills, but let me, now Lagos will be more of a corporate environment. And that corporate environment, a lot of people in Lagos don't have time to wash their clothes. Are you getting it? You don't have time to wash their clothes. In fact, in Lagos, often when in Lagos, I don't dress like this. When in Lagos, I don't dress like this. I'm always on Mondays, I'm on white shirt, red tie, and plain trousers with shoe. On Tuesday, the same thing. On Wednesday, the same thing. On Saturday, I will wear a jean with a polo. On Friday, I will wear traditional. That is my attire in Lagos, and that is the attire of most people in Lagos. Man, now this Anambra, now if you want to go for suit now, this is what I got with you. True or false? If you suit, it will be a jump on a family. In fact, suit niile o nwere acha m na wardrobe na-erekazi na because m ga na-eyi onye pụtazi ọsị onye a na-eyi mbọ na oyi plekara maka ọkọwa was not looking like I'm now an odd man in the midst of everybody. Before you know it, gradually the lifestyle there rubbed on me. So I barely wear my trousers, I barely wear. In fact, I'm not even wear shirts in the day. You understand? So that was those who go one traditional passive pass. Those who go out. By the time I go back to Lagos now, to the people like Lagos, I now ask this person say, "But is he okay? How does he dress careless?" So what I'm saying in essence is, this guy, because of that corporate environment, people wash clothes a lot, and it was expensive to wash clothes. Now in Lagos, it's a shirt with 300 naira. It's a shirt in Lagos, 300 naira. It's a suit 1,500. It's a suit 1,500. I didn't pay it. So I encourage him to go and attach himself to a laundry service company and left. So the guy did that and learned how to do it. As I'm speaking to you today, the guy in the final year, and he pays every week, he transfers money to my how much they say every year go Jacoba. He called me last week, saying na school at Jobberman today. I transferred 90,000 naira to him. He go save in my account. Now imagine not on that shop every day. He go let 5 naira on here. Do you think he would have paid his way through school? Do you think he would have paid his way through school? So value matters. Some of you who natural guys, because sometimes those ones may give you bigger money, you don't want to have time, patience, and learn. So it's about what today. Mampa go Diego, Mampa go Diego. All value come and change the background you give that for it. Hello. They don't look at your background to call you. Like the day I was listening to culture, I said that why the drapers the white a lot is because of racism. That every time they will be doing racism. So when he has an opportunity to deal with them, he will deal with them. So all back and pitch, instead of being able to decide that one night drape go hand. So it is his way of retaliating. Another drape go hand, they man and hey. Value. So if say back one today, make sure there is something you can say this is what I know how to do. And the only thing that can give people at this age money is value, not business. Value. If it's possible that this program will happen next year, I will wish to see every one of you that next year. And actually, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. And don't neglect anybody. Some of you guys say, tell me carpenter. Then shut up. Fake a simple carpenter. There is a young boy in Lagos. Men they have always wearing a suit. To tell the school of Kachoro, from Omegi, will be busy your sedan Iraq. Or package charaga like this. On other, if that you know what else we are kind of think that chaos. Nature package for packaging. Omegi like this, if you are going to continue giving it, chewing gum and sweets. And now, if you say the class of people now be a way na tea. He now made selling akara to become a prestigious business. Don't you know that Mr. Biggs, KFC, and all those names are not, they are just glorified bookers. All glorified mama put, they buy a ring. So don't disregard any kind of skill. Anyone who be closer to you, begin to learn it. Some of us, our parents will one thing or the other family. I say, I don't like to do this today. Then one lady I was speaking with, the mom went into making of oil. The mom went into making of oil. Before now, she won't be looking at it, but recently now, by the time we now how a lot of everybody is going to the she started seeing value in what the mom was doing. Let me tell you, number one strength you have is what your family is doing. Go and learn how to do it. Learn how to sew. And the most important thing is build yourself to sew very good. Be so good in what you are doing. And when you are, let me tell you something. I have this news, first-hand information. Do you know that Akpabio, when I call Akpabio, even Akpabio governor no Lagos, when I call Akpabio, Akpabio, Gospel Akpabio, he used to be the governor of Akwa State. When now we see no Lagos, now anytime you see Akpabio go, acquire na phone or bar flight, acquire war flight, or bar flight from Lagos, go acquire go Akpabio is making Abokai flight and not charge. And now we computer is in the office, in the room, we can put like 500,000 here. You see, we got somewhere that work 300, it's on your own. You know the difference between when I put 300 and holding up Akpabio? The person continues to develop himself. But we don't want to have patience to learn. Then, you need to emphasize how much on this particular one because some came down. The other stages of life, I will just hit it and move because I will stop exactly 1 o'clock and I have just 9 minutes to do that. So, continue to learn. This man, Anthony Robbins, which is the most paid motivational speaker in the world, calls it canine, constant and unending improvement. Always be devoted to continue to know more on whatever you are doing. Let me tell you, if you can devote 1 hour every day to continue to improve yourself on that thing in you will definitely stand out all over the world. And when you stand out, everybody, the high and mighty, will be coming for you. Carpenter na your area now we have. The mama pa if there are some places. The mama carpenter we have. Je dey go na carpenter roll that window on that house. That are where roll ka. Oh, we go not the same wood. Hello. It could be the same wood. Or when you get a car, more expensive than a car. And in the car, the man carpenter wrong car, make wage. I guess what I'm saying. God has designed life that at any level you always either at school, then with a school, you just school 5,000 naira here. You just school 10,000 naira here. One of my friends yesterday got my school every day for a woman. By 14th now, next week, go down like that. I'll get one way about person I had to about 150,000. He said, I used to have I'm getting to cheaper. You understand? But what I'm saying in essence is this: any level of nature. Now, if I now put 5,000 naira, you got 1 down to the bank. I got 1 down to the bank. You got 1 is in the bank. You got seen. You have 100. If I now go 30,000, you got 400. If I now go now, the most expensive secondary school in Nigeria in Lagos, that fair for Atlantic Hall, can browse it. You are going in the town 1.2 million. In town. Atlantic Hall. In the I saw a town 1.2 million. After Atlantic Hall, the second most expensive school in Nigeria is Green Spring. Green Spring. Not in Lagos. Before Nkeli Catholic we need to visit Nkano na Abuja. Is that fair? No that Jassy baby. Where can I tell? Now, that school and at 1 million. 1.something to 1 million. They got forward down to the land. He gave back the fact is now but any school you bring somebody can say play the game there crab or at holiday no dey or MPCC school give you school and if her like this and then mention school if you check her like this check her say senator so how am today and when you come to the school you will know why they collect that kind of money. So whatever thing you already know, continue to develop yourself on it. When you continue to develop yourself on it, you think that every business will be high and what? Mighty. And for me, the macro service, one day, a more opportunity for them because when you are doing something for them, like Oto Ababiona now, one day I see a guy, one other senator, I said, I see a guy, I know one boy like that on Lagos. You understand? After one boy in the one commission, I said, you can number. Senator number 2. Oh, we can call that where we go the Senator Yogi and a post style. The guy acquire style, the style, the sharp. Another Senator Yogi on the I said, nah, never will this will be. I said, no, one point in Lagos. I said, new number, Senator number getting. And each of those senators are there approved. But they will never come to you if you don't know enough. They will never come to you if you are not very, very good. And the only thing it will take you to be very, very good is to devote yourself to constant and unending improvement. Success is not defined by the school nigga. Success is not defined by nigga the school at all. Success is defined by constant and unending improvement. Don't be distracted. Focus. Don't be distracted. Then the two things that I will leave. The second stage is what we call the earning stage. Earning stage, earning, making money. Earning. When you move out of the learning stage and go into the earning stage, you start making money. But earning, remember, if you remove L from learning, it becomes what? Earning. Means that there are also part of learning that is in earning. So you don't stop learning when you are earning. You don't stop learning when you are what? Earning. When you stop, they say that nothing is stagnant in this life. It's either you are growing or you are dying. And with some of our friends, with some of my friends, we have about school. But today, we have the man made it in a hammer and the matter. Because when I was school, I got to shop in the market. My market is there for 2 years. Hey, guy, what's up? As about it, oh, guy, get away. If you could address yourself, the man will not hold on no matter. You make yourself, my Amazon and swing English. So you will continue to learn, even in the early stage. Then the final stage is what we call the resting stage. At that resting stage, for the retirement stage, and that retirement stage, you must have been able to build so much wealth. When I mean building so much wealth, what I mean by building so much wealth, you've been able to invest into lives, invest into people. What I'm doing right now is investing into your life. Invest into people, and so invest into things that can be able to be provided for me when I'm resting. And a lot of people are able today. When they will become poor. I'm not telling you now. When they cannot pay for themselves again. Because when they are lavishing the money. Lavishing it. Buying the most expensive car. Living a very careless life. Let me tell you, money cannot continue to come to you forever. There is a time in your life that you may not have the strength to be able to attract money again. But the ones you've attracted at that time, how much have you been able to prepare for those days? As now, who only para now touching? All I So there's always a resting stage for every man. Why is you here now? Not with some of you. Not with some of you. By the time you start learning a skill now, you start making small money. And when you make small money, instead of you to begin to use that money to plan your future, you will there, Amazon and arrive, especially some of our boys in my head. Some of our guys go to balance shoe. You go to balance shoe, you never go see, you never go see what 50,000 naira. Who are you impressing? Who are you impressing? So you want to tell people that you've arrived, you start spending carelessly. There are a lot of people that worked hard, but when they didn't have that, when they don't have that energy, the money is no longer there. So I'm going to advise you, when you start making money for what you have acquired, the skill you have acquired, please plan your future. Because in which stage skill you get, in which stage you get grow your skill to business. Are you getting it? So use it to plan the business part. Are you getting it? And when you start doing the business, use it to plan your resting time by investing in properties, investing on a lot of things. And a lot of things that can be earning money when you are not doing anything. Are you getting what I'm saying? Use those money at that time to invest in them. Instead of buying car that base wire now, in next 2 years, only go to 20 million. Each year after 2 years, you will get 1 million naira. Now you're public home. You don't know. But then when you get that 20 million naira in next 2 years, there's a man that bought a land in Enugu. He bought that land in Enugu. Why am I even going far to Enugu? Why am I even going far to Enugu? Everybody no know cat. When my dad bought land that place, he had a land that place which is 200,000 naira. Man, that place now you cannot buy the clothes less than 15 million. And what am I talking about? That was 2002, 2001, 2000. 2002, 2001 is just 20 years. But imagine the value. Oh, we don't know 20 million that time. We raise over at that time now. Oh, we're going to raise over 15 million. I get what I'm saying. So always think like business people. So when you acquire skills and begin to make money, plan for the future. Don't waste the money, because after wasting the money, you still be like someone that wasted his life and wasted his time. Thank you so much. Please go ahead.
So please exercise more education, please. Thank you.
My name is Umuchu from Nigeria. I just want to thank Mr. Green for this opportunity. I was in Lagos when he told me about this. This is a workshop. So I really, it came late, but I said I was going to be here no matter what. So I came back to the forest. I told him that I've always wanted opportunities like this. Like I've always wanted to share my stories. Standing before you, I am from a family, from a background, a very, very poor background. Forget what they are saying. I am from this kind of family that my father has this mentality of the guy at that school. When you have secondary school, journey as a young work, no university, no polytechnic. And then the secondary school then was because in Lagos we have secondary schools that offer free education. All you need is look for money, you have to buy exercise books, buy textbooks and your pens and well, but no school fees, nothing. So I attended those kind of school, my primary education and my secondary education. So even at that, even at the free education, my father could not afford textbooks. My father could not afford to get us textbooks. But I thank God that today, at least, we're able to go to secondary school, thanks to Lagos State government. Then what I did then when I was in secondary school, because I'm this kind of person that, number one, I am shy. I'm a shy type. But when it comes to something that would be beneficial to me, that will benefit something from, you see that shyness, I pack it up and throw it somewhere first and do what I have to do to get what I want. In secondary school then, I was able to afford this because there are some teachers that will come in. If you don't have their textbook, the way they will embarrass you in class, it will be as if you stole something or the rest. So I was able to afford my textbooks then in secondary school was, I have a friend, I have this friend then, she's this lady, I would say she's this lazy type. She find it difficult to write notes, she find it difficult to do some school stuff, assignments and the rest. So that was, I used the likes of her to see myself through the secondary school. Like, I would tell her, Chinyere, how far? You don't write biology. Yeah, give me. I would take her notes home I would copy the notes. I know biology is a very voluminous note that you have to copy. You draw diagrams and the rest. That was how I was able to get money from Chinyere and get my textbooks. So let's leave that aside. That one is, I just want to give you a bit of where I'm going. So after the secondary school, I stayed like how many years at home? Like I was not keen into that mentality of my father that you not go to school, you have to learn work, this and that. Yes, it's good to have a skill, and that's one of the essence of this workshop. Just to let young people like me know the essence, the importance of having something you are doing. Standing before you here now, forget the face, so because even Bible says there's time for everything. So when there's time for stuff like this, I have to look beautiful, because as a queen, you have to look beautiful in places like this. But after here, you might meet me on the road. The way you will see me, or the situation or the condition where you meet me, you'll be wondering, you know this girl that I saw that day, is she not this one? The person standing here is a hustler, but thanks to God, I'm in tertiary institution now. I'm studying mass communication. So, me that you're seeing here, I've worked in so many places then. Though I won't say I'm regretting it, but I wished I knew better then. I knew that I would have been today. I've taught in primary schools before, like 3 different schools. I've worked with factories. I worked with pure water factory. I worked with factory that produce bread, chin-chin, gala, black and blessed. So all those times were time wasted. I would say that they were time wasted. So it is better you plan, be an entrepreneur, like be your own boss. But before you become your own boss, you have to sell. You have to sell and be a boss. Where I'm moving at is, right now, I have so many skills. I have so many skills that I confidently offer, like services. I make hair, I sew, to some extent I sew. Then, the look on my face now is my job. I'm a makeup artist also. And the most of it, the height of it, the highest of it is now. I have a beauty company, a cosmetic company that I'm working with. I am a consultant. In this life, even if you are your own boss, you still need a side business, like a side hustle. I make hair, I sew, I'm a makeup artist. At the same time, I run an online cosmetic business. People have heard of RoyalGreen here. RoyalGreen. You've heard about RoyalGreen, right? Are you into it? Or you've heard stories about RoyalGreen? All those things you've heard about RoyalGreen, they are not false. They are not false. Standing before you here, I'm a consultant with RoyalGreen Cosmetics. RoyalGreen Cosmetics is a company from Sweden, but this year will make it 5 years in Nigeria. But so far so good. RoyalGreen has helped so many people, so many lives. Most people do RoyalGreen as a side business. They are bankers in RoyalGreen, they are lawyers in RoyalGreen, they are teachers. Most people quit their job to do or to give full attention to RoyalGreen. And RoyalGreen is a kind of business that all you need, you don't need a shop. Like our activist said, he said as a student you need to have a handy, something that you carry. In RoyalGreen, you don't even do that. All you need is your phone. Your phone. And how do you do this business? You don't need, you know there are some businesses that you need capital to start. If you don't have money, you cannot do business. But with RoyalGreen, all you just need is to register. Once you're able to pay a registration fee and you register, business is moving sharp. All you need is your phone, be constant, like online trading is the in thing now. It's what is raining now. Just your phone, press, send. They will send you, collect money, pay. People that don't believe you are there for you. Just relax. You can even be in class and do business. You can be in class, sharp. Just type, send. They will deliver, collect your money. Company collects their own. The customer, the client gets this your payment. And RoyalGreen, which people can do RoyalGreen? Once you are from 18 years and above, male and female, old and young, RoyalGreen is for everybody because you don't need to move anywhere. You are in your house, you are in your school, anywhere you are, you do your business and you are done, you go. That's just what it's doing. I joined Oriflame not because I don't have any other thing I'm doing. I have other things I'm doing, but I chose Oriflame as a side business because of the benefits. There are lots of benefits attached to Oriflame. But you know, the saying that goes that you must work before you eat. So that is Oriflame. When you work, you will not sit at home and fold your hands and expect food or manna before. The company pays. I've seen consultants who got cars with Oriflame. They travel a lot. People travel every year. People travel every year. But before I go for, let me just share this script so that as I'm saying it, you'll be going through. I don't know, it's not much, but you can pay. Just you can pay. It's not that much. Let me just run quick. Let me just because of our time. Just be reading and you follow. It says, "You're welcome to this amazing business expo, and I'm so glad you made it here. It means you are extremely special. This is RoyalGreen Nigeria." Let's talk about RoyalGreen. We started operation on 2nd October 2014. We have over 500 registered consultants and 30 active sales force. That was like last year, 2019. We made many young and old become financially free, which is true. I am one of them. We are the only Swedish company selling direct to Nigeria. We are in collaboration with the Ezulike children village. We also support the next education. That is not refilled. There are products that when we sell, the specific amount is removed, it's saved from that particular product. At the end of the day, this money will be taken to the Ezulike village where we help children begin to live, give them scholarships and the rest. So we are the youngest and fastest growing market in the world. So let's move quickly to RoyalGreen as a company. For over 52 years, this company started in Sweden, and it was 52 years last year. This year will be 53 years. We have empowered women and men all over the world to fulfill their dreams and celebrate their own unique expression. We develop, produce, distribute, and sell innovative and trend-giving products to beauty lovers all over the world and offer them the unique opportunity to be part of the world's beauty. Let's go quickly to the 3 things RoyalGreen has to offer. 3 things RoyalGreen has to offer. One is looking good aspects. This good aspects is where if you make use of RoyalGreen products, RoyalGreen mostly deals with skin issues, like you have skin issues, like knuckles due to bad creams. No people that are fair, once they use bad creams, they tend to have different colors. They not look like body, not this body, this roasted plantain. Like that their skin will look like. So RoyalGreen offers to make people good. They have products to help fight all those kind of skin issues, pimples, acne, stretch marks, and the likes of them. RoyalGreen have so many products that does that. Even they sell cosmetics like makeup. Then we make money in RoyalGreen. For example, a product in RoyalGreen that a company will sell the product to you. Let's say a product of 5,000 naira. A customer wants to buy it. The picture you have of that product, the company writes it, we call it capital price. The company has tagged the product 5,000 already, of which if you send a picture to the customer will see 5,000 on that product. Then the customer will tell you, okay, I want this, how will I get it? You'll be like, okay, send the money, I will place order to deliver to you. Then the customer will send you the money. Then you now log in to the company's web, place the order of that same product, which you sold to the customer at 5,000 naira. You buy it with RoyalGreen at 3,000 naira. That means you are making a gain of 2,000 naira immediately. Imagine you now sell that same product, about 5 of that same product in a day. How much are you making? 10,000 naira in a day. And like that it goes. And this is for the lesser product, because you have higher product. There are some products when you sell a product, you make a gain of 7,000 naira. There's a product you sell one, you make gain of 5,000, depending on the type of product, the name of the particular product that you sell. Then the other part is the having fun. Having fun means like, and the more you are selling, the more you are recruiting, you are gaining titles. You have senior manager, you have directors, blah 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 like that. So the more you are gaining titles in this business, you have the opportunity to travel. Like this year 2020 was supposed to be Stockholm. Those that merited, because I know I don't go, but those that merited are supposed to travel this year to Stockholm for just to have fun. They will pay for the trip, they will pay for the flight, pay for the hotel, pay for your food, everything. All you need is just your bag. Go with your bag and have fun. After some specific time, everybody will come back. That is all it's like. Then let's go to ways to earn. Yes, how to earn is there. You recommend and sell a product to your customer and you get cash, just like I've said. The company said to you at 5% discount, then you will sell to your customer and make money. Then, how much can I start with? For me, when I joined this company, then, that was in 2018, I joined with free registration, because once in a while they do run free registration then. So I reluctantly joined, like, a friend of mine was like, join now, do. I was like, well, me, I don't need all these things that I'm having to convince people that and now begging people to come and buy. Begging people, you talk, all your speech will finish. At the end, they will still not buy. There's some people like that. After talking, they will still not buy. They will tell you, okay, I will get back to you. I know many people since 2018 that will get back to me till today. They've not gotten back to you, but they didn't discourage you. You move on. Not everybody is a customer, but everybody is a customer. Not everybody will patronize you, but everybody is supposed to patronize you. You understand? So you don't have to get discouraged. As a consultant, I registered free registration then. I didn't want to put on my mind to it. So what I did was, once I registered, I will now go to the page, start clicking products that there's a product you know that you know the kind of people you have. You know the kind of people you can sell to. You cannot carry product of 50,000 because we have product worth 50,000 and go and give mama and tell mama to buy product of 50,000. Will she buy? But you go for products that you know that once you tell somebody, see this one, the first tell you how much, you can say 2,000, first is okay, yeah, please, you sell. After that 2,000, you have to get inside. Little by because your product is, let them buy, convince them that this is what it does. And once they buy the product, definitely the product will do that thing that the person wants. Then the person will be the one to now get to customers because the person that will see somebody looking good, want to look good too. They will ask you how far. The person will connect the person and that is how business will go. I started with free registration. I didn't put a dime. What I did was collect picture of products I post, people see. They will be like, are you sure this thing will work for this thing? I said yes. Okay, let me buy how much? That was how I started. They will now send their money. Me, I will use my own percentage, give the company their own. The company will do the delivery to the customer, and that was how I started. I started off good. And so far so good. Oriflame has so many free gifts. As a consultant, you get free gifts every month. Every month. That was in May. I got a classic link wristwatch worth 40,000 naira for free. I forgot to come with the wristwatch. The wristwatch is 39,990 naira, which is almost 40,000. It was given to me for free. I have handbags that I carry from Oriflame free. How? You sell. Once you are selling, they will tell you, okay, in this month, Chidima, you sell up to 200 BP. You sell up to 200 BP, you have this for free. And once you sell and make up to that 200 BP, definitely, those things are coming to me free. I have wristwatch, I have handbags, I have perfumes, I have creams. There are some of their products they give to us free once you sell. Once you are selling, they give to you free. So there's nothing much for me to say here in this paper. Just go through. It's self-explanation. Just read through. If there is any question you have, want to ask, that will be later. I can chat me up and yes, you can see this thing go down. Just you can, this is the WhatsApp line. If you're on WhatsApp, you can easily contact me on WhatsApp, ask your questions, and any other thing you want to know about this company, so that we don't have to waste much time on this. So, like I was saying, just like the organizer has said, as a student, when I learned my hairdressing work, I was in junior, I was in JSS 2. JSS3 when I learned everything. And then I would say my parents, why I have so many handworks today, let me now tell you the truth. Why I have so many handworks today, like I have so many things I can do. I have so many things I can do today was because there was a time in my life when I was growing. If you ask me now, what do you want to do? What do you want to become? I didn't have clear, I can't say this is what I want to be. Like I was just growing because initially I was like, okay, if I grow up, I want to be a lawyer, I want to go to school, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a barrister, then from there I'll graduate, I'll be a judge. That has been my dream to be a lawyer. Then in school, I remember my friends, they were calling me barrister then in school. But if I now come back home and hearing my father saying, you will not go to school after secondary school, so the thing was killing my spirit. The thing made me, well, I would say, well, I still thank God for where I am today, but as you're coming up, have a clear vision of what you want to do. Okay, then I learned hairdressing. Oh yeah, now make something out of it. And one thing with me is that once I learn something, I'll be very good at that thing. I'll be very, very good at that thing. I learned hairdresser. Even I was making hair more than the woman that taught me. Customers will come, they will not want madam to touch them. It's me. And I was still very young, I was younger then. Sewing too, the same. Makeup, I was doing all these things. I don't even know what I was using all of them to do. I was just learning them. Okay, learn, this one, learn. If my father said I want to go, he want me to learn work, I will learn work for him. If my father wants to learn work, I will learn work for him. Also, I was learning all this work for my father because since I will not go to school, I should learn work, I will learn work. Anywhere work comes out, I will start learning. The thing I was doing my father is today now, they are now saying that, oh, thank God, because as I am now, let me not like to the first the group asking me, they say, stick we don't dry, you know if you bend down. As I am like this now, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think I can go now to start learning anything again. But thank God I did that then. Though it was not my wish, I was forced, but thank God I did it then. Even me that you're looking at now, there's nothing I cannot do. If you come to where I stay in Lagos now, in my church, you know what they call me, you know what they know me as? They will call me, some people tell me, Nelugo, that is Chinelo, because my name is Umuchu. So they will be like, Nelugo, I was Zobo woman. I make Zobo. In my church, like anytime I travel to Lagos, my church will be like, okay, you have come back, you start cooking Zobo. As I say me, there's nothing I don't do. Forget that I'm looking pretty. It's because this occasion calls for looking pretty. Once I live here now, you will see me in my hustling mood. You might even see me on the road, carrying myself on the air. You know, you say, not be this girl, fine, they come. You will see me outside, I will look different. But when I have occasions like this, things like this, you have to look good. They cannot say, okay, let's welcome Queen. You now come out and look like somebody that is saying, oh, you have to look good, you have to look okay. So that's injustice. And for where I am today, experience is the best teacher. I was from this family. My father believed that, okay, you have to be a good girl, you have to be a good child, you have to be this, be an exemplary to society. My father doesn't allow us to go out. We are so confined, like we are caged, like don't go out, don't do this. When I brought up my dream of becoming a model, hey, come and see. Imagine you having those kind of parents that believe that no, this, that, and you are bringing dream of you want to be a model, you want to do that one. And you know when you talk of modeling, many people mentality will go to, sorry by a lady, they will say, all the men will sleep with you. Shey, that's what they believe. Once you mention anything modeling, like beauty pageant, they will tell you, no, that was the kind of parents I had. But that did not stop me. My first pageant was when I contested for Miss Aguata. The first ever Miss Aguata I contested there. I came first runner up. And I knew, okay, yes, that was a good start point. I went again the following year. I won the Miss Personality Aguata 2016-2017. So, winning their delivery now, the first thing about China, just like the brother that left said, there is nothing like work. There's nothing like work. It is work. When you work will pay. I used my experience from the pageants I've done in the past to win this one I won now. Because I'm this kind of person that I will not relent. If I said I want this thing, I would fight and get that thing. I've always wanted to be a public figure. I've always wanted to be somebody that when you pass, people say, this is this person, this is this person. That has been my dream. Even though I was coming from a family that will not support those kind of things. But I had to do it, I did it, and I was able to convince them that, see, the way people are seeing this thing, it is not how it actually is. Yes, there are bad ones. At the same time, there are also good ones. He are asking us to go to church, inside church, bad things full inside church. But because of that church, people believe that our church is pure, is good, is holy. But outside society, my dear, once it is not something illegal, once it is not something that would tarnish your image, whatever it is that you can do to get to where you want to get to, you want to be at the top, do it. What you just do, don't be violent. Use brain, like don't be violent, do it and let them see reasons why this thing is what you want and why this thing is good for you, why this thing is, just let them see reasons. Don't fight your parents, don't argue with them, but with sense, and then just know how to apply wisdom and be able to convince them. Today my father, once I bring up anything pageant, my father will give me go ahead. When I did this one I want, my father bought everything I use, my costume, everything to the time of my ticket. The same man that said lie, you will not do it. It was the same man that, yes, I will not say because I'm 27. I will not say yeah, it is late, but they say it is better late than never. So if there's any dream you want to pursue now, start now. It is not late. For me to still go to school when I'm already 27, you should know what that means. Despite my father, but I'm still in school. I'm a student now. So whatever it is that is your dream, once you are sure of that thing, go for it. Don't let anybody discourage you. Thank you.
Please, so much. I would say I am so happy to be in front of you today, and it's a pleasure for me to be here. And I'm thanking everyone that came out for this occasion. And you came here just to learn. You came here to learn different things that will help you succeed in life. And I would not like to let you go without learning tips for you to make money online. There are so many ways that you can make money online. Like, I believe that if you are online, if you are on Facebook, if you are on Twitter, if you are on Instagram, and you're not making money from any platform online, you are wasting your time there. Like, I'm serious about it. Like, you always go on Facebook every single day. Do you know that Facebook can pay you for going on Facebook to post your pictures and videos? You know that Instagram can pay you for posting your videos and pictures. These are the things that you should know. But I wouldn't like to talk much about that. And I would like to lead you on an internet tool that you can use to make money. I mean, when I say money, I mean real money, because like the way we see online businesses, it looks like every online business is a scam. Like, I was talking to someone yesterday who was like telling me, like, all online businesses are a scam. I've tried it all. I don't want to do it again. I would go back to doing concrete that I'm doing. Like, some of these things are the superstitious belief that we have here, down here in Africa. And I would like to talk to you about YouTube. I know some of you know almost everything about YouTube, but let's just take it like I am a YouTube professional. I've been on YouTube for like 2 years now, so I know almost everything on YouTube. Although I don't know some things on YouTube, but I know almost everything on YouTube. So YouTube is a company. It's an American company. It's like a subsidiary of Alphabet Incorporation, the one we know as Google, and they've changed their name to Alphabet. So YouTube is like a branch of the company. And what do you do on YouTube? You share videos on YouTube. It's just like a platform where you upload your video on your channel. When you create channel on YouTube, you upload your video, and once you are getting views from it, you are making money straight. Please help us with it. So, like I said now, is an American video sharing social media site, which is owned by Google. And once you are sharing video, you are making money from it. So you might be thinking, what are the things that I need for this YouTube journey? Because if you want to make money on YouTube, you need to have so many things. Like you saw there is PC now. You need PC. Even if you don't have PC, you can still use your phone. This one can serve you, and you can do almost everything on YouTube. And a camera. If you are going to be videoing yourself, maybe you want to be recording yourself speaking to your audience out there on YouTube, or you want to be videoing yourself, maybe you are teaching people how to plait their hair on YouTube. You need camera, and these ones are the major ones that you need as a starter. Let's go to the next one. The skills that you require. There are some skills that you require for you to be successful on YouTube. It's not like you just wake up and start going to YouTube and uploading videos. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to have some skills. One of them is basic knowledge of computer and internet. You need to have basic knowledge of computer and internet. What do I mean by that? You need to know how to operate computer and how the internet works. It's pretty much simple. You learn how to, like some of you are studying in MPCC. You now know the basic knowledge. You now have the basic knowledge of internet and computer. So you need that. And video editing, you need to know how to edit videos, because assuming you videoed yourself, you recorded yourself teaching people how to plait their hairs on YouTube. You need to edit it, maybe add your intro, outro, or maybe voiceover. Anyhow, you need to know how to edit videos. And basic knowledge in operating camera. For those ones that are going to buy digital camera, you need to have basic knowledge on how to operate your camera. And even if you don't have digital camera, you can still use your phone. This one can serve you, but you need better phones that have you understand what I mean. So you need let's go to the next slide. This one is not time and cost of creating a YouTube channel. I know some of y'all will be like, oh, YouTube channel is up to 20,000 to create a YouTube channel. No, the cost of creating a YouTube channel is 0 naira. You don't need money. What you just need is data. That data that you use to go on Facebook and like people's picture and watch all these crazy videos on Facebook. You can use it to create a YouTube channel. It doesn't cost anything. So then the starting a YouTube channel, it doesn't take time. I'm telling you, it cannot take time. As in, 2 minutes is enough for you to create a YouTube channel. It's pretty much simple, except if you are designing some things that you are going to upload on your YouTube channel. That's when it's going to take you time. But it's simple and easy to do. So let's go to the next slide, please. So risk of the business. You know, every business on earth has risk. So if you are selling pure water, you are going to have risk in the business. If you are selling clothes, you are going to have risk in the business. If you are selling offer, you are going to have risk in the business. And one of the risks on YouTube business is copyright strikes. These ones are the 3 major ones that people always encounter. There are so many of them, but these ones are the major ones. Copyright strike. What is copyright strike? Copyright strike is like a punishment YouTube gives people for going against their community rules and guidelines. That's when you use someone's video. Maybe you saw, maybe you are creating videos based on your niche. You are doing news and all these celebrity gist and all that stuff. And you know you are not the one that recorded maybe the video dancing. And once the video is dancing, someone has recorded the video dancing and uploaded it maybe somewhere on Instagram or maybe somewhere on YouTube. And you just got the video, you decided to edit the video and upload on YouTube. Once YouTube sees it, it will recognize the video as someone else's video, because except if the person did not put copyright strike on it. So once YouTube sees it, you will notice that you are using someone's video, and it will give you a copyright notice and tell you, Mr. Chinedu, you are using someone's video. Do you have the license? If you have the license, you can submit it to YouTube, then YouTube will remove the copyright strike. So if the person sees that you have his video on your channel and you don't want to take it down, maybe some of them that have that are merciful will tell you, okay, remove my video, I don't need it to be on your channel, and you remove it. And even if you don't want to remove it, the person will go and report to YouTube. Then YouTube will give you 1 copyright strike. And copyright strike, once you have 3 copyright strikes in 90 days, that's 3 months, YouTube will shut down your channel. Next one is lawsuit. Maybe you use that person's video, that maybe someone recorded the video dancing, and maybe you saw the video, you didn't even want to give you notice, okay, you are using my video, take it down. You just go and sue you to court, and you come and answer to court. And if the court finds you guilty of copyright infringement, they are going to jail you. They are going to jail. Maybe, I don't know how many years you are going to stay in jail. So, and the other one is hackers, and you know, almost every online business have risk of hackers attack. So let's go to how to make money on YouTube. I know some of you will be like, oh, how do I make money? Be fast, I need money. So this is how you make money on YouTube. Let's go. Monetization. There's something that we call monetization on YouTube. Once you get your channel rolling, you are required to need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before you apply for monetization. And I know what you're thinking. How on earth am I going to get 1,000 subscribers? And for some of you that don't know what subscribers is, subscribers are just like people that are subscribed to your channel, people that want to be viewing your videos. Maybe they saw one of your videos and they liked it, they subscribe to you. So you are going to need 1,000 persons to subscribe to the channel. These things are very simple now. 1,000 subscribers is very small. It's possible for you to get it in 5 months, 2 months, 3 months, even 1 month. Someone just hit 1 million subscribers in 3 months on YouTube, and it's pretty much simple. And last time, maybe 1 month, maybe a few months ago, I got 500 subscribers in 1 week. And this thing is very, very simple. You can get 500 subscribers in 1 week. You can get it in 1 week. You can get it in 1 year, 6 months. It depends on how much work that you put on the channel. So the general monetization is simply a way YouTube place someone's advert on your video for it to generate revenue for you. It's pretty much simple. Well, maybe someone in America wants to advertise all these. For some of you that goes to YouTube, you'll be seeing like adverts like Grammarly, and now it's an American company. It's a company that developed an app that you can use to type on your system, write books and all that stuff. So if the company comes on YouTube and tells Google, please use this 1 million to advertise for me for 1 week, YouTube, Google will take that money and will be placing adverts on people's content on Google, maybe on someone's blog, maybe on someone's video on YouTube. You know, all those Google platforms that they have online, they can be placing those adverts there. So once adverts are playing on your video, you are making money straight. That's the way it works. Those 1 million naira that Grammy paid YouTube for it to advertise, YouTube will break it down into different channels, and once maybe at the end of the video you get like 2 or 3 adverts in a video of someone watching a video. For some of you that use YouTube now, you understand. So that's how YouTube pays people for uploading. That's how YouTube pays people, and they will make money. So it's on there that like you see there now. The more you make money, the more you make views, the more you make money. That's the way it works. If you are getting 1,000 views in a video, you will be making money. But someone that is getting 100,000 views will be making more money than you. So let's requirement for the monetization. I've said it already. So let's go to the next one. How much you can make on YouTube? This is crazy. I know this is crazy, but this is how much you can make on YouTube. Now, YouTube pays you 1,000 views on YouTube is approximately $1 to $7. Sometimes it can go up to $10. Sometimes it can go up to $12, depending on the CPM of the person and the demographic of the person. Maybe the person is in London watching your video, and someone else is in Nigeria watching your video. The person that is in London will be making, the possibility that you'll be making more money if your audience are coming from London, America and Canada. You'll be making more money more than the person in Nigeria. Why? Because there are few companies that are advertising their products on YouTube. That's the thing. You'll be making money because in America there are so many companies in America, there are so many companies in Canada, there are so many companies in China, and once there are so many companies in America, YouTube will rise their CPM, the CPC of the country. That CPC is just cost per click. YouTube will rise it. We will tell the person, okay, advertising for 1 week is 100 million naira, and the person will pay 100 million naira for YouTube to be advertising their product in America. And maybe someone in Nigeria, maybe Maggie decided to do advert, or maybe Gala decided to do advert on YouTube. Maybe YouTube will tell them the cost of advertising on YouTube for 1 week is 100,000 naira. So that's the way it works, because there are few companies that are advertising. In America, there is competition there because there are so many companies that wants to advertise. But in Nigeria, we don't have much companies that are advertising. So this is how much you can make on YouTube. Using YouTube average CPM. CPM is like the average amount you can make per video. If it depends, though, like I told you, depends on the demographic and the CPM of your viewers. So the average one is $5. So we are using it to calculate how much you can make in a month. And these things are just like side hustle. It's not like YouTube is a full-time job that you can be doing. If you choose to make it a full-time job, is pretty much advisable, because you'll be making more money on it. So let's just say at the end of the month, you was able to make 30,000 views at the end of the month. This is how it works. Like I said, 1,000 viewers on YouTube is approximately $1 to $7. But we are using standard YouTube CPM, which is $5. So we are just multiplying it, like 1,000 is $5. So you now have 30 in 30,000. You have 30 in 30,000. This is simple mathematics now, you should understand. So we are going to multiply it by 5, 30 times 5, which is the amount of views you got on YouTube for that month. So like it's on that board there, it's 30 times 5, which is 150,000 naira, which is money. $50,000, I missed to say. So it's $150,000. That's how much you are going to make on YouTube if you are for that month. So to break it down to naira now, you know, once I say $150, you'll be like, so 150 naira. So this is what it means. We are going to multiply it like yesterday. Dollar was around 380, I don't know, 385, 80, it's something there, it's something there. So I approximated it to 390 naira, because maybe today dollar might be 400 naira, tomorrow dollar might be 500 naira. So it depends on the day you wish to withdraw your money. So it's 150 times 390, how much is it there? 58,500. You see, it's 58,500. That's how much I'm going to make. Like that. You don't carry 15,000 for your bag in your pocket because you are just uploading video. And the funny part on this YouTube journey is like, you don't need to be there every time to be uploading video. You can just say, okay, let me upload one video today, and you go to work. You are working somewhere else, so maybe at night you upload video, and at the end of the month you make money from your channel. So it's 8,000 straight. And let's just calculate it. This is just 30,000 views for that month. Now it's very, very simple. Now let's just say you got 100,000 views. Someone should get a calculator for us so that someone should get a calculator for us, please. 100,000 times 5. 100 times 5 is to say, which is 500. Which is 500. Then 500 times 390 is calculated for us. How much? How much? 195. Now, so you don't carry 195,000 for that month. Let's just say you've got 1 million views for that month. You don't carry big money for that month. There's a YouTuber. His name is PewDiePie. What he does on YouTube is play video games. This game that you play, Subway of you play it on your phone just like that. Now. Someone is on YouTube playing video games, and like as at September last year, he had the most subscribed YouTube channel. He hit 100 million subscribers as at September last year. I didn't even check it of recent. I don't know, maybe it's up to 200 million by now. So this is how much you can make on YouTube. It's pretty much simple. Just find something that you can be doing there, and you'll be making money. The thing, the thing is, at the early stage, you'll be fighting for how to get viewers, how to get subscribers. But once you can get 1,000, it's very simple for you to get 2,000. If you can get 2,000, it's very simple for you to get 3,000, and so on. So it's pretty much simple for you to make money. And there's nothing much that you need to invest. It's just your time and your data, making your money. So these things are very simple. And I'm not saying that you must do YouTube. You can decide to be making money vlogging. You can decide to be making money doing all this cryptocurrency. But those ones are, they scam you. You know. But once you have the knowledge, you can make money on YouTube. Stop talking about flying to America or UK so that you run away from Africa. No, I don't encourage that. Like, I cannot finish this thing without talking about Africa. Like, the way some youths talks about Africa is very appalling. Like, Africa is the next big thing. The reason why some of these Americans and Chinese are coming down to Africa is because they see more opportunities in Africa. They see some problems that they can solve and get money from people, and that is why they are coming. But you are trying to run away and go to China. You are trying to run away and go to Germany, Spain, and learn all kind of languages. These things are very, very simple. Find a way to solve someone's problem. Even if it's not online, you can still solve someone's problem. Maybe at the market, anywhere. Once you can solve someone's problem, you can make money. So I'm leaving you with this. Africa is very, very beautiful. Just find a way to solve problems. There are so many problems in Africa. Like, we don't have steady power supply here. We don't have steady power supply here. And you can decide to solve that problem and you make money. You'll be a billionaire in 10 years. That's what they solve the problem of cement insufficiency. That's why he is making billions. Mike Adenuga solved the problem of telecommunication. That's why he's making billions of naira, making billions of dollars. So start finding a way to solve people's problems. These things are very simple. Once you can bend yourself down, forget big boy and big girl. The money that you use to plate 10,000 naira here, you can use it to invest in an online business and make money. The money that you use to buy new clothes, you can invest Something new with this. The obvious thing about Africa is our ignorance of seeing her beauty. So I'm telling you, Africa is so beautiful. Find your way to solve problems and you make money. Thank you.
You see, you can be one of us. You can be like me. You can be one of us. I decided to bring him on board because I found so much energy. I've been working here for over 7 years. The very time I met this guy, I saw something in him and said, no, you have to give him a chance. And this program is free. You just need it. After this is going places. This video here today is going places. And after this, the next episode maybe we'll invite Kasta, we'll invite you and other people. Some of these guys came here that are working with government. So we'll invite them to come and anchor this program for our constituency. And then people like this will receive pay. After this talk, I'm going to you can, what you are doing, we can bring you up. Tomorrow, the whole world will start looking at you. So I'm very glad you saying this, and I thank all of you. Sorry we didn't, what we planned didn't work actually the way we planned it, so that give you some refreshment. You have to go with us. Thank you for coming in. And if anybody have questions, you can ask. If you don't have questions, that's it.
Please, if you want to do YouTube, if you want to start a YouTube channel, I can still help you. I will help you, teach you almost everything, teach you video editing, teach you how to manage your channel so that you can start making your money.